Hey, I got my brisk tea. Yeah, we live back in full effect for another episode of the APF podcast, episode 116. It is I, the most phenomenal man, that shot consistent, aka the coach.
There's your boy going forward. Hope you guys have enjoyed your day and have going to enjoy your weekend. Let's get on it.
Man, free agency has been just going on and crazy. It's getting too fast, and it's getting too fast in these streets. You got the Bulls have been getting a bit decent, man, with their backcourt.
Yeah.
Start with that. DeMar DeRozan got a 3-year, $85 million contract, and Lonzo got a 4-year, $85 million contract. So,
Yeah.
so I would say that they could be a top eight, top 10 team this year, possibly even top eight.
Yeah,
Top
they could.
eight.
Yeah.
So, and they didn't have to give up anything. That's the good part about them signing him. So I think they're headed in the right direction.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, they are. It's a good thing for that city, and you know, Lonzo, DeRozan, Levine. I mean, they've got good backcourt, good three guards. They're going to play. Defense may be an issue just because of Levine and DeRozan, but looks like Levine's playing much better defense. Oh, excuse me, much better defense right now in the Olympics. So hopefully that continues on to the regular season.
Oh, and the big news, KD he signed a 4-year extension, 198 million to stay with Brooklyn.
Yes,
So,
yes,
so we all knew that was going to happen. I
yeah.
mean, I didn't really think of it, but then after I seen it, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. He's not. Where else is he going to go?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. He forego his final year, 42 million, to make this new deal. It was smart for him, smart for them. He came back. He was pretty good in the games he played, and this will push him over $500 million in his career at the end of this deal.
And then he'll make a another what you call it. He'll probably make another 150 plus million at the end. That probably is maybe his last contract. Who knows? But Spencer Dinwiddie, he left. He left the Brooklyn Nets to go to Washington to play with Bradley Beal, and most likely will get a bigger role there, since John Wall and Westbrook have dipped. So
Yes.
I think that's a good place for him. There's a hole that needs to be filled since Westbrook left, and now he can potentially fill that hole. Even though I thought he was a better fit for Brooklyn, because not only do they have good starters, they have a decent bench, and then he can help them out and even create more chaos with everybody on the court. But then you got Harden, you got Kyrie, you got Durant, so it's not really that place is not really much that he could do because he's not gonna play small forward. So he took the executive and smart decision to go to a place that has a place that needs some help, and that he can give some of that help to the Wizards. And most of all, they got Kyle Kuzma, man. I'm glad he's gone. I'm glad
Yeah,
he's
I
gone.
know you're obviously glad. You guys have been very
Hell yeah.
outspoken in your disgust of Kyle Kuzma.
That's 42 million. That's 40 million that I don't have to spend on him anymore now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he wasn't very good.
No, he wasn't good until LeBron showed up.
Yeah, he was good the first year.
This is what people don't know about him. You can see his stats before LeBron showed up, and then his stats after he showed up.
Yeah,
He was averaging almost 20 points per game, and then he went from that to like 10.
yeah,
So
he dropped off a lot because of LeBron being the offensive juggernaut he is, he's just going to limit people. But again, I still think, look, he should have been better. It's not like he played all his minutes with LeBron. He had minutes without, and he still did not show up.
He did, and now he's on a different team. So, and now Reggie Jackson, he's re-signing with the Clippers. Smart move to stay with them. I think it's a 2-year, $22 million deal.
Yeah, that was the maximum they could give him under the CBA.
So he can,
which means he kind of got more money elsewhere. So clearly he liked the team. Obviously, Paul George and him are close, so it makes sense for him to stay.
So he can stay there, and then they got Justice Winslow. I haven't heard of him since he played for the Heat. I don't even know what the hell happened to him.
Oh yeah, he's a good player. He's a good defender. He just hasn't really gotten a fair shot at being a consistent starter or a consistent contributor to a team. So hopefully, with no Kawhi Leonard, he's going to get some decent minutes.
What else been going on?
What else? Let me see here. I just read that free agent Larry Markkinen just talked to a Finnish newspaper saying that he's gotten a couple teams of wanting to see his availability and that he is out of he wants out of Chicago. Remember, he's a restricted free agent, so they do have the rights to bring him back. But if I was the team man, I really wanted him, I would put in at least a decent price so that they don't even think about wanting him back. But if I'm the Bulls, I'll let him go. He did good the first rookie season. He was actually a first team all rookie or second team all rookie player. So he was actually a pretty good rookie, but after that he hasn't been the same. And you could say maybe that was the team or whatever caused it, but yeah, he wasn't the same player.
He was at first he was decent, but then afterwards you just never heard of him. You just never heard of him after that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but they should let him go. At least in my opinion.
Schroeder, nobody's interested in Dennis Schroeder at all.
Well, when you try and ask for the money he's asking, nobody is going to be interested. Why should I? He won $100 million. He failed to get $100 million because he didn't play well enough to get $100 million, and it backfired. So, it is what it is. But there's not many teams. We heard that maybe New York is looking at him. I mean, they could, but he's not. He's just going to be their backup. So it's up to him if he wants to do that. But as we've seen, he doesn't look like the type of guy who would be, fine being a backup.
The Mavs don't have no interest in him. I'm not surprised. He did drop 0 points in the game that they needed him to score the most. So, and me personally, I don't think any one of us would never turn on an $84 million contract if it was offered to us.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
It's not gonna get bigger than that. He should have taken that deal, and now he's looking for a life He's looking for a life jacket, and he's looking for a life jacket now. So, and he's not gonna get that. He's not gonna get it until he comes to terms that he's not gonna get what he wants. He seriously thinks that he's going to get He's going to get that $100 million contract from who? Nobody's going to give you that. There's nobody in their right mind that will give you a $100 million contract after how you perform in the playoffs. That's foolish. That would be foolish. But
yeah, it would be foolish. He's worth it'll be too much money. And yeah, hopefully he can find a team, but he's gonna be back up on a team unless he wants to go to a bad team. Chris Paul resigned for his nice $30 million contract, 4 years, 120. Kawhi's gonna sign back. They're doing a deal right now. You, who else? Yeah, your
Ben
Lakers. It
Simmons
sound
doesn't
like
want to get traded to Toronto.
yeah, Toronto or the Blazers. Ben Simmons. I'm surprised about the Blazers, but I get it. Maybe Damian Lillard isn't there next year, so I can understand why maybe he doesn't want to go to them. But damn, I was like, not even them guys. Shit.
No, because well, it's just like he's just getting to a point where he might just had enough of bullshit on that team, and just say, you know what, since we're not getting anywhere, I haven't gotten to the finals yet. I've gotten close before, and I just flopped the lead like 3 times in a row in the fourth quarter. I'm just gonna go take my ball and just go to somewhere else. I'm gonna just take my talent somewhere else then, because he knows better than anybody that look at KG. He was loyal and he only got one title out of loyalty. Who knows how?
No, he got tired because he became less loyal and forced his ass out. We know that one. Like he left. Remember, he left because he knew he wasn't gonna win at that place no more.
Yeah, because he realized that, okay, I'm not getting anywhere in Minnesota, so I'm just going ahead and leave. And then the year he left is the first year he's on a different team. He won the title and Defensive Player of the Year.
Yep.
So I'm just saying he's got to realize that, and he's got he's got 3 more years left on his contract now. So
Who does?
look, he signed an extension. He signed
yeah.
So he's got 3 more years left.
Yeah, he's got a lot of time. That's why he needs to say something, or nothing's gonna happen.
Well, I don't know if he is. I don't know if he is gonna. I mean, he voiced his opinion on social media, but I don't know if he's going to say
and
anything.
Then he goes on. He talks to Chris Haynes is like, yeah, well, I haven't said anything yet. So everybody's in a holding pattern. Everybody's in a freaking holding pattern, man. It is what it is.
Oh yeah, Robin Lopez is on the Orlando Magic.
Yeah, he just went to a bad team for what reason? Like, it's so weird.
The Pelicans got nobody. The Miami Heat got traded Goran Dragic to Kyle Lowry, so that should be that should help their guard situation out just a bit. Not saying Goran Dragic is no bad guard. He is not by any means, but at the end of the day, business is business, and they think that Kyle Lowry will help improve their odds of winning a title and contending for a title. So that's why they pulled the trigger. Now, for me about that trade, I would say it's a good trade. You're going to get somebody who can create their shot and who can be an actual point guard and pass the ball at the same time. Goran Dragic, he wasn't really doing he did more scoring than really being passing. So I'm not gonna hold it against him. Not everybody that plays the point guard position can pass or score and do both. There's only so many guards in this league that can do that, and he just so happens to be that guard that did not do the passing as much as the scoring. But he might get a better opportunity in Toronto, since now their point guard situation is open and he can fill that open spot. So
that's true. I mean, it's going to be hard for for those teams. It is. It's gonna be hard for them.
Yeah. The Heat also signed the Omer Yurt 7. I think he's like he played on a summer league team. He's averaging 26 points and 13 rebounds in the 2 games he played. So, I mean, is he gonna do? I would hope that he would do that in the season, but most of the time, most of the time it's not like that. Like Shaq. I don't know Shaq's college stats before he played, but when he went into the league, he sure averaged like 20 and 10. And this guy, from his history, this dude is a beast, man. He scored 91 points and got 20 rebounds and won the game by like 20 and literally won the game for his team by like 20 something, some crazy number like that. But
Yeah.
I believe that this could be if everything goes right with him, he could be their future. But do I think he's going to do that? No. Would I like him to do that? Yes. Why not? Why would I say no? Why would I not like him to just drop everybody off? But you never know what could happen. He could be like one of those top tier talents that everybody gasses him up, and then he turns out to be a bust when he plays in the NBA.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting with some of these teams and all that.
And don't get me started on the Lakers, man. Everybody's just shitting on them because they got some old people on their team. I mean,
they are old as fuck. Ain't nobody can.
They are old, but when they win, if let's say they win, what y'all gonna say? Nobody can say nothing. They can't say nothing because they old, right? So let's let it be known. They win that gold. They win that championship. Don't say. I don't want to hear nobody saying nothing. I don't want to hear nobody saying nothing. So nothing, man. Because everybody was talking about they got like their team's like 32.8 years old on average. They signed like 6 people 30 and older. I'm like, keep throwing that shit out there. And when they win, what? Y'all lost. Everybody lost a bunch of old players then. Since I guess being 35 is old in the NBA, but
it is old in the NBA.
But
being 30, your team, you just added a bunch of 30-year-old motherfuckers. Yeah, them dudes kind of.
We added like what 8 people or something for like 15 million.
But you added a bunch of old guys. I mean, your team's like uber old, man. Like, we cannot sit here and be like they're not old. Like them dudes old AF.
But what would you want? What would you like us to do?
Look, you guys have to do what you want to do, but clearly this was LeBron James' thing. He's like, yes, we tried it your way, Kuzma and all these young guys. Now forget that. We're gonna do it my way, which is, hey, we're going to come out here and take Cat Bazemore, a jigaboo. Take Dwight Howard, a supremely big jigaboo. Take Wayne Ellington, Trevor Ariza. Take all these old guys and build an old team and have 3 young guys to take all the minutes. Like, as you guys are clearly playing for the playoffs. So I said, okay, fine, but if it doesn't work, people are just going to say, look, we told you. They tried to go old, and it didn't work, and who's surprised?
I mean, we can't – I mean, well, what can we do? Nobody wanted to – the only thing we can do is to – the only thing the front office can do is to is to promote and implore them to come to their team and give them reasons why. And it is up to the player that they meet to want to buy into what they say. Basically, we basically the front office has to give them this whole speech about why our team is the right fit for you, and we will win with your help. They have to buy into what they say. If they don't buy into what they say, there's nothing we can do. We can't force him. We can't force the people to sign. I mean, there's not much we can do. Only thing we can do is just talk to them and try and persuade them to come to our team and get paid decently and hopefully get a ring out of it. And that's what some of the people that signed to our team when we won got. They got the ring, they got paid, and I look at him. Westbrook, now he's on our squad. Melo finally joined after he should have been there since LeBron was there. He should have been there a long time ago, but he tried to with Portland. Portland didn't really do nothing. He got booed out of the first round and second round as usual. But we will dominate the league and we will beat everybody. And
okay, that's not gonna happen. But.
And when we do, I will say what now? What now, homie? Everybody said we was old. Everybody said, oh, y'all old. You're old. Why y'all sound a bunch of old people? Well, a bunch of old niggas whooped y'all. That shows that the teachers cannot be beat by the students, and that's what will happen.
Well, hopefully it goes well for you guys. Do I think it's gonna work? Probably not. But
if the Warriors, they better lock that nigga in a gym with Stephen Clay for 10 hours a day.
All right, were you reading something?
No, yeah, it was this tweet. It was this tweet. It's like from this guy that tweeted. I seen it on Instagram. He said, if the Warriors get Ben Simmons, they better lock that nigga in the gym with Stephen or Clay for 10 hours a day.
Yeah, I mean, he needs that. He needs that help. Bad.
First of all, he's not going to go over there. Second of all, he's not even going to want to stay for an hour.
Oh well, he may not want to go and train, but he'll go. He'll want to go over to our team for sure. He'll want to come over to the team. No question. I mean, he should. Or we got a good team, but I don't want him. He don't shoot the ball, and to me, he's just another Draymond Green. So why would I want that? I want another Draymond Green, and he don't. And he's even worse. He don't even shoot. One thing if he could shoot,
well, they both miss. They both miss. So
yeah, but at least Draymond tries to shoot. There's a thing in trying rather than just being like absolutely scared to shoot the ball. Like there's something to that.
Yeah, I do give Draymond some credit. He at least will shoot the ball, but Ben Simmons just will not. And then he over here has the thinking that he's not going to get thinking that I don't want to get traded over there. I don't know how he be big dicking them like that for them to not do that or whatever. But at the end of the day, if they see something that's going to benefit them, it's like what I told a few others. If they see, like for example, if I get a better option to trade for you, and it's going to benefit me, I'm going to do it. And whether you like it or not, it's not up to you. It's not up to you. It's up to me. Unless it's like a sign and trade, then that's some different thing. But if I'm able to trade you, I'm going to trade you, and you're going to do nothing about it because you're going to be off my team once I agree, and you're going to have to take it up with the team that I traded you to. Take it up with them because I'm not you're not on my team no more, buddy. You're gone. You're gonna have to go and talk to them about it. So I don't know. I don't know how he. I don't know what he thinks he is. Motherfucker thought that he could just say, "Oh no, I don't want to get traded to Toronto, or I don't want to get traded to what? I don't know what other team. What other teams? To some other team he's talking about, but they asking too much for. They asking too much for him. I'll tell him that.
Yeah. But that's pretty much all free agency. The Bulls are probably the team that got the most better out of it, though, just with all
Yeah.
their choices. I'm very happy for them. And
Oh yeah,
they have,
Blazers. The Blazers. Okay, yeah, Blazers. Yeah, Blazers was the other team he didn't want to get traded to. Well,
yeah, he said not the Blazers, which made me. I was
yeah.
like, damn, I was surprised. I mean, instead,
Well, the Blazers situation is it's a they don't have to worry about that for 3 years, so they got some time. But who
I
knows?
mean, they're gonna have to worry about it if he says something like, "Yeah, I want to leave." Like they're
I
gonna have
mean,
to
yeah, unless
worry
he
about
says that.
it. Yeah,
But
yeah.
until that time comes, and they don't have to worry about that.
No, they don't. One other thing, obviously, Josh Allen got paid today. Very happy for him. Got a lot of money. This only helps Lamar because Lamar can be like, give me even more than that. So that's good. That's good to me. I'm very happy for him.
How much he get paid?
258.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, you told me, yeah, true.
That's
Yeah, he got paid handsomely well,
yes, he
and
did.
that is what money well spent because that he's not going to fuck them in the ass like other quarterbacks that I have no knowledge of, but he's not going to fuck them over.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He
So,
won't. But he's worth it. I know some people think he may not be worth it, but it's better to pay him now than pay him later. Because if he does anything more and gets better, you're on the hook for even more money. So why even deal with that? Alrighty, guess that's it. We're done.
yeah, I mean there's a lot more, but there's like that's a we're not gonna get we're not. This is basically just bring up some contracts, talk about them, talk about the people, talk about players, all that other jazz.
Yeah.
It's a it's just some this a light little podcast. So
Oh,
it's
Bitcoin's up to 42,000, almost 43,000.
shit.
Yeah, almost there. I just got a notification. But that's all right. Yes, I have to send you some Bitcoin. I keep reminding myself, so I will do that now while I'm going for classes. But yeah, we're done, guys. We're done here.
Yeah, I will be awaiting the coin from the bit.
Well, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. We got things in the description. Just hit that arrow, see all the links. And if you guys should have a good day, the rest of your day, good night, and a good weekend. And we will see you back here next week.
And with that being said, this has been another episode of the APF podcast, episode 116. It is I, the most phenomenal man that has shocked the system once again, aka the coach, signing out.
And it's your boy going forward. Please have a good day. Later.